really important that we begin to change the mindset of young people to know that your vote counts.
They don't understand that the legislative arm of government is actually a co-equal arm of government.
We have an incredible amount of potential.
Whatever it is I was doing, because of my personal DNA, it had to be of an international standard.
Which is what, seriously speaking, is all about. On the show today, we are all about wellness. You know, every season, we try to do a couple of stories around wellness. Now, my guest is the inspiration for today's edition on wellness. But the lesson to take away from her life is the fact that she tells me that with information, you can achieve anything. And you know, like we always say on this show, information is power. When people tell you the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step, it sounds like When they say there's no pain, there's no gain without pain, it's like until you live it. Now, when I met her, maybe about 11 years ago, when she started her life as a comedian, she was like 3 times the size of what she is today. Not only is she sharing her information with people online, she's living a life that she says she doesn't even recognize herself anymore. Some of you may have an idea of who she is already because I've given it away. She's 3 times less than what she weighed some 3 years ago. We'll take a short break, and I'll come back with my inspiration on Seriously Speaking today of wellness. Yes, welcome back. I'm upstanding this time because I want to watch my guest walk upset, catwalking with the new spells figure that she has. But I'm sure you're wondering, what is this I have in front of me? You know, when you change life, your life changes. Is that a stupid observation? But anyway, if you say you're a wellness person, your life changes. Now, this is what she walks around Lagos with, looking like one, they say, Wiriala show. I wonder what she's going to do to me when she comes on set. Now, she walks around with everything in it. She will explain to us what this is. But first, I want all of you to meet what Lepacious Bose looks like now. Even if you are following her online, it's not the same. Lepacious Bose, enter here. 1, 2, 3. Catwalk. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, stop there, then turn around.
I waited all my life to do this. You can feel confident to invite me for your show.
It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you. You know, before you wouldn't have invited me for your show because when I step on this stage, the foundation would have shaken. But now we're fine.
Well, you know you were on my set before.
That time, the foundation was stronger.
Now it's better. But why did you start to do this? Because I'm going to show pictures of, for those who don't know Lepacious, she shares it. Do you keep some of the clothes you used to wear before?
Yes, actually, if I had known, I would have brought some of them so you just see.
I will show the pictures, have no fear. Why did you start to do this?
It's very emotional talking about it because...
I have a handkerchief.
Because then people are going to really get to understand more. But I was getting to a particular age and I asked myself that, what's it all about? What's the next thing?
Can you share the age? The big 3 years?
More than that. You know, so I was like, what's it going to be about me? You know, because it's, you're looking at menopause in front of you and you're just going on your own and you're doing your stuff and it looks like that's how you want your life. And it was time to start asking important questions. And as I was asking those questions, one of the very, very funny things was that up until that time, I hadn't seen my period in 2 years.
Wow.
And,
so you thought menopause was approaching?
Yes. And then I would go to the doctors and they would be like, oh, you are fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Your hormones are just not balanced. And then they will now prescribe hormonal pills. And the hormonal pills were making me bigger. And the bigger I got, the more depressed. And the more depressed, the more I ate. Wow. You know, so my life was just spiraling out of control. And I didn't know what to do with it anymore. You know, but I was seriously close to suicide. And
really?
Yeah, I was that sad and that depressed. And it was more interesting because I am a comedian. I come out and I go the whole, oh, wow, everything is perfect. I'm big, beautiful, and sassy, and this and that. And all the other big women in the audience want to root for me. Yes, go Lepacious and that. And you're feeling like, but inside I was dying. And so it was a complex emotion for me. And it wasn't something that was easy for me to discuss with anybody else because I was the only one that knew the web I was caught in. and how I was feeling about it. So it was just time to make a decision.
Well, you did say information is key.
Yeah.
But beyond that also, you carry stuff around with you now because you don't want to take chances, obviously.
Yes.
I had to get you to bring this on set. What do you have in there?
If I'd known I was going to bring this on set, I would have used a
nicer bag.
a classier bag so that people would see. But this is my day. This is, for example, this is my water. I tell people how important water is when you're on the weight loss
What's
journey.
this one now? This is your earphone.
This is my earphone. This is always with me when I go to the gym.
Oh, you go to the gym?
Yes, because everybody else listens to the music in the gym because they are hip-hop. I listen to motivational speaking because that's the only thing that can keep me focused. So instead of listening to the music, I listen to words that you can do it, you can go, you can... So when I want to stop and I hear somebody say, you can go the extra mile, I want to keep going.
Okay.
So that's it. And then this is my water. This has ginger, this has lemon, and this has cucumber.
Is it cold water?
And it's cold water. Cold water is very good for your metabolism, actually. I only take warm water first thing in the morning with my lemon as well. This is my waist trainer for those people, who complain about their stomach being big and they are not able to.
Do you make this or you stock this?
No, I just stock this. I stock this because people keep asking me where they can get waist trainers, so I encourage them. This, believe it or not, is a bag of my numerous supplements.
Oh, wow.
Supplements. Yes, I tell people, don't bother deceiving yourself. You need supplements to lose weight. There's no magic to it because, I mean, you can't do it in your own strength. This is the product that I used in losing weight most. It wasn't what I started with, but it was what I eventually used. It's called Herbal Easy Slim. This helped me a lot.
Okay, enough.
Still helping me.
Enough.
It's still helping me. No, not advert. That's why I didn't call their name. Don't worry. And then I will cover their face so that you don't see. This is my cashew nuts for when I feel like...
So you dumped chocolates?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Did you give yourself a treat?
I dumped chocolates when I sent my cook to a supermarket. The prince is like Ebano on the island. And I told him to go and buy me Maltesers. And they told him to tell me that I bought all the Maltesers in their shop.
Okay, you know what?
They know that I am the one. It's not like oh, tell her. They know that. Is it Auntie Bose? Tell her that she, only her, bought all the Maltesers, so we're out of stock. That was when I got the message.
Anyway,
I
know there are other things in there, but what I want to take a break is I want to come back on set and I want to converse with the trainer who's helped you because you know how you lose weight. I don't know how you manage to lose it and yet the fat doesn't look like it is.
That's called training.
So that's the next level. So I will see what else is there much later. All this helps you. You carry your snacks around, you carry your water around.
Yeah, because if you don't prepare, you would fall for anything. If you don't have... You know how it is you're stuck in Lagos traffic? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Plantain chips.
Ah, that thing.
And after plantain chips, what's the next thing?
Coke.
Soda.
Or something.
Lacasera. They go together. And so it's so unexpected. One slice of plantain, when it's not dipped in oil, it's just about 9 or 10 calories. Once it gets into oil, it becomes like maybe about 50 or 60 calories. So imagine how many is in a pack of plantain chips. And imagine you will never eat one pack. We always eat 2.
Okay, I eat it. I'll take a break. I'll take a break and I return on set with... we forget that you're a lawyer, so... with Lepacious Bose and her trainer. We'll be right back.
Well, it's quite impromptu.
Yes, we do this to you. We do this to people all the time on Seriously Speaking. Go ahead, do the burpees.
I'm not dressed for it, but I'm just going to show you. Now, there are different variations to do the exercise burpees. Burpees is personally, I consider burpee king of exercise. I'm king of body exercise. Okay, so there are different variations to it. But I'm just going to do a modified version, so you see what I mean, okay?
Simple version.
Just simple
version. You want that this girl does every day.
Yes.
Okay,
so
let's go.
When you're doing burpees, you just go down, okay? So you're going down, bend your knees a little bit, and then put your both hands on the floor. Okay, jump backwards there, and then come back.
That's one.
And that's just one variation of it.
Wow.
Okay. The one I do is harder than that, and you know.
No, he doesn't want to break myself. Please come and join us, Mr. Eric. I will get up for you. Welcome to Seriously Speaking, because I had to bring you here since she had talked so much about how, because I said you lost weight, and yet it seems like everything is kind of packed, you know. Yes. I know you can't do this without a trainer, at least the knowledge. So she says it was you. So, yeah, sit down here. Sit down there. That's right. and I get back into my lights.
Thank you.
You wear glasses?
Yes, I do.
He does.
But you don't work out with glasses, do you?
No, but sometimes I do.
How did you find Lepacious?
How did I find him?
Who found who?
I found him. I discovered him.
So tell me, when you saw her, how really flabby was the flab?
Well, when I saw her, yes, she was flabby, and I said, and I know exactly what she wanted. Okay, but I must comment that she has done very well for herself to lose that much weight, and apart from that, she's quite committed. Okay, there are a lot of people who want to achieve these things, but they're not committed to it. But she's done what she's focused. She knows what she wants, and when she
So you're proud of her?
Yes, I am, and that's why I agreed to come along with her. And when she came, I said, listen, there are many ways of trying to firm up or tone up your muscles, but the most difficult way is for you to do it naturally, which is,
do what?
Do it naturally.
Oh, okay.
Pushing weight, she has to push weight, she has to lift weights. Okay, she has to lift weight, I have to make her lift weight.
How many kg do you?
I lift weight and I do boxing.
Yes, she has to punch, to lift weight, also because she needs to tone up. You know, basically there are two levels of fitness. The strength training and cardio. A lot of people do cardio. She has lost weight. She also needs to do the cardio so she can sustain it, but she needs to also do the strength training.
So anybody who's losing weight should keep that in mind. When you do cardio, or that's where you go from the aerobics and all of that and dieting, your weight comes down. But you need something else to help your weight.
Yes, to tone it up.
You actually need the two together.
At the end of the day, you've managed to keep your body, you lost the weight, but you use the strengthening exercises to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's the singular most important thing you've learned, the wellness tip that you will give to people, apart from packing your snacks along with you?
That tip that you asked for is one of the greatest power I have. It's information. I don't know what people do with their phones these days. I see people all the time on their phones.
But they're asking you
and
questions
I wonder
now,
what they are
your
doing. No,
people-
yeah, I understand that, but I wonder what they are doing on their phones because there's so much world of information on the internet. You can Google, you can, people they just ping all day. There's so much information. Information is what delivered me because, for example, I used to be on diet and then I would not eat all day and then in the night I'll take a bowl of catfish pepper soup. So what have I done?
No, you have become a water junkie, and almonds, and what's the other little thing that we
An ardent reader.
ardent reader.
I read.
But you also work out. You also
I
work
also
out.
work out.
You also work
I
out. You're doing all the right
and then I
things. And by
sleep
the way,
early. You
your
have to
skin
sleep
looks
early.
beautiful.
Oh my God, thank you.
So thank you very much.